The smell of fresh ink on old paper pervades the room as Commander Frolock sits before a contract he has just recently signed. Oh, I suppose I'll be seeing him soon. Suddenly there's a knocking at the door. Pop, 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 pop. Go away, Lokir. I've already signed the deal. It's over. Whoosh. Boom. The door whooshes open and there's a cacophonous sound coming when the doorknob meets the wall, denting the doorknob and scratching the stonework of the wall. In storms a 6'9" hulk of a half-orc man, light green skin covered in tattoos, long cascading braided black hair braided into a ponytail behind him. There are tattoos on his face as well, but the thing that stands out on his face would be the two tusks that are etched into each tusk. Is on one side, the left side, the draconic symbol for murder, and on the right side, the draconic symbol for thievery. This man storms right up to the table and puts his hands on the desk. Commander Frolock shrinks back a little bit and raises an eyebrow at the sight. You don't do anything rash, you'll lose your badge. Lokir finally speaks the first words other than a growl. You knew the entire time. You knew. You had planned this. You had planned to make a deal. Explain to me why this man walks from our hall of justice. This deal I have recently made will lead to the largest confiscation of contraband the city has ever seen. My name is going down in history. You're the errand boy that brought him in. I'm the man that made it work. Lokir, you can see the rage boil into him. You can see a vein across his forehead pulse as he clenches his fist in anger. This man is the head of the longest chain of rapes and murders this city has ever even heard of. He's the only member of the Laughing Serpent that we can prove exists. I spent 7 years trying to find this organization. I finally find you a member and bring him in, and you let him loose. I don't understand, Commander. I don't understand. Commander Frolock looks at him and says, I don't think you understand what this is about. The largest amount of contraband the city has ever seen has just entered our coffers. Lokir, finally realizing what Frolock is getting at. Money? This is about money. You're telling me. When was this about money? This has always been about the justice, about making things right. Lokir, you have been undercover far too long. I don't think you understand how things really work. Money is why we do what we do. We make the city money. The money makes the city safer. That's how it works. You can't just go around arresting everyone. Otherwise, no one would be able to pay the city the money. Lokir grabs his coin purse and throws it on the table. I don't care for this. This is paltry crap. I don't need it. It doesn't mean anything. Not if all it brings about is less justice. Is that what this stands for? And he pulls his badge off of his cloak. This said, there's no money on here. It just says justice, truth, and service. That is a decoration. I suppose it is. He crushes the pin in his bare hand and sets it on the table. Lokir then grabs a candlestick off the top of the desk and smashes it on the wall. None of this means anything. This is not the Hall of Justice. I will find a place. I will find some people that understand me. Understand that truth is important. That understand that real truth, real justice, and serve real truth and real justice. I will find them, or I will do it myself. You will never see me again. As he walks out the door, he doesn't even bother shutting it, and Commander Frola calls out into the hallway, "I will be seeing you when you drop that uniform off tomorrow." The video you just witnessed was actually a video response to Rob from Performance Check's Call to Arms. It was an invitation to create a video response for a character I believe would be in that game. I would love to play in that game. I created a character mostly for it. I didn't make any stats yet, but I didn't intend to. Stats are kind of unimportant in my opinion. Story is paramount, which is what the message at least I get from Rob, so that's why I'm so excited to be in your game. Rob, if you like the character, go ahead and leave a comment in mine, or at least respond to mine on, or my comment I will leave on yours with the link to this video. Yeah, I am super excited about this character. I worked out a bunch of stuff with him, I got a bunch of note cards and stuff, but I am totally willing, totally flexible on any of that stuff. I asked 6 questions, and this is for other viewers of mine that might be interested in how I make characters. This will also be the first chapter of a quick little segment I'm doing called Recipes of Disaster, which is basically running through how I make my characters, and I'm going to make a few characters and just throw them out there to the world. So here are the 6 questions I asked. One was, where was he born? Who were his parents? These are questions I've answered on the note card, but I won't answer here because in case he does get picked up, I don't want to spoil anything. The one that really led me to this monologue that I did was, what was he doing before he became an adventurer? Lokir is a cop, basically. He was a member of the town guard, and this little short story was basically why he left the town guard to become an adventurer. Other questions were, what did he leave behind and what does he want? I don't want to answer those because, again, I want to keep those a little bit secret. Maybe I'll make a chapter 2 of this video just exposing more of how I create the character, but I think I'll just do that with the other characters. I asked questions about half-orc culture and stuff like that. I just took a few liberties with this one because it's Rob's world, so if you were to pick this character, I would obviously work with him on what half-orcs are, what they mean to him, and what culture they really have, and I would alter the character accordingly. I also wrote down just his core desires and his fears. Those are things that are very important as well. His mannerisms, his worldview, and pain points, such as his hatred of secrets and his dislike of money. Those are things that he feels strongly about. His appearance, which I did hash over in the video as well, is tall, he's bulky, he's got light colored skin covered in tattoos, and his tusks are unique because they are etched with those draconic runes. These are all questions and material that I was inspired by Bacon Battalion RPG's How to Be a Great PC. I'm a follower of his and I do like his videos, so I used a lot of his stuff to make my character better. I also used some stuff from Be a Better Game Master. I will link both those channels in the description. Okay, I suppose that's it for today's Recipes of Disaster and the video response to the Call to Arms by Performance Check. Looking forward to hearing from you, Rob. Positive or negative, honestly. And if you have anything negative to say, please tell me so that I can fix it. Thank you very much, everyone, and eat more eggs, please. Bye.